When the call to arms was read in Germany, a young student named Walter Limmer was eager to serve his country.
August 3rd, 1914. At last, I have got my orders. Dear Mother, please try to keep constantly before your mind what I have realized. If at this time we think of ourselves and those who belong to us, we shall be petty and weak. We must have a broad outlook and think of our nation, our fatherland, of God.
All across Europe, soldiers were mobilizing for war, saying goodbye to their families and rushing to the front.
Our march to the station was a gripping and uplifting experience. It seemed as if one lived through as much in that hour as ordinarily in months and years. This hour is one such as seldom strikes in the life of a nation.
Not everyone was as excited as Walter Limmer. Some were terrified. But the German army had never lost a war. The strategy, called the Schlieffen Plan, was daring and required precision timing. In the east, the Russian army would be held at bay. In the west, the German army would avoid France's line of forts by sweeping west through neutral Belgium and then turning in a huge arc south into France. The French army would be destroyed defending Paris. The war on the Western Front would be over by Christmas. Then the German army would turn to Russia. The German Kaiser, Wilhelm II, summed up the plan in a phrase: Paris for lunch, dinner in St. Petersburg.
My dear ones, be proud that you live in such a time and in such a nation, and that you too have the privilege of sending several of those you love into this glorious struggle. It is a joy to go to the front with such comrades. We are bound to be victorious.
Walter Limmer's illusions of glory were about to vanish, for what awaited him was a new kind of war. He was killed in his first battle.